If you're considering getting this electric spin scrubber, here are the top 3 things you need to keep in mind before you make your purchase. Number 1, does the scrubber actually remove tough stains fast with little effort? Number 2, does it have useful and secure attachments for different surfaces and cleaning jobs? Number 3, how is the battery life, durability, and overall value for the budget? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cover number 1 and 2 in the same go, because what I've created here is a scenario that allows us to see how fast and well it removes stain, and then also to show the different attachments that you can use. So let me explain what I did here. I used a Sharpie marker, permanent mark, to mark a rug, a tile, a wood floor, and a mirror to show the different kind of surfaces that you might potentially be able to clean with this thing. And I've then selected different brush that I feel will help me clean these particular surfaces without damaging them in any shape or form. And then I'm just going to go through it in this order and clean it and see how quickly it cleans and see if it actually gets rid of the stain. Now, to make sure that this thing is fair, what I've done is I made a mixture that is very simple, just dishwasher soap and water. So there's no extra, oomph to this thing, so that everything is straightforward and fair. So with all of that said, we're gonna jump right into this thing and see how quickly it removes the stain on the rug. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my water just in the area that I have the stain. Gonna turn this thing on, and we're getting to work. So that's about it. Let me stop this thing. So in a short period of time, this is the job that it has managed to do. I stopped to wipe off use a paper towel to wipe this thing off because it was kind of getting foamy as I was working on this thing. So look, straightforward. This is the job it did. It got rid of it, done. Like, there's a little bit of it still left. I can see a little bit of the ink, but honestly, what I would do after this, I would just run regular water on it to really make sure that it's fully gone. But that, you could see for yourself the job that it did in a relatively short period of time. I would say probably like 60 seconds, a minute is what it felt like. So with that done, we're gonna jump into the tile. Here we go. All right, you can already see it's basically gone. All right, that's it. You can see for yourself the job that it did. In 60 seconds, it's gone. All right, and not much talking needed there. Let me jump into the wood. Here we go. I'm gonna stop. All right, so this is how much of the job it got rid of in a short period of time. Honestly, now I've seen it work in 3 different scenarios, and what I'm noticing for sure with this is that it requires more effort than simply just going at it. So, but it is doing the job. It just requires more effort. All right, here we go. Okay, with the mirror, it worked really fast. Like with the mirror, it disappeared in a instant, like evaporated. So on a mirror surface, great job. Like no complaints there. It didn't damage the mirror, it didn't scuff the surface. So on mirror, this thing is, this is good. On tile, it did a good job, but it left a little bit. On wood, I see the mark still. And then on rug, I still see a little bit of the mark. And then in terms of the charging capability of this thing, it's rated that you can use it non-stop for 90 minutes. So the battery life on this thing is good and is as good as advertised. All right, so there you have it. I hope I have provided you enough information in this video to make the best decision for you. So get off the fence, go get it, try it right now. And I hope it ends up working for you like it has worked for me.